Leos, let's go ahead and get straight into it. This is for December, and this is going to be an overview. Let's go ahead and pull some cards from these 3 oracle decks first, and then I'm going to do a full spread to see what comes up. Also, any information you need will be listed in the description, so just check there. But Leos, what's the energy for December 2021 surrounding them? Leos. Let's just take one. Okay. So first card we have, choose love over fear. So this is making sure you're making decisions in the month of December out of the vibration of love and not subscribing to anxiety, worry, and letting that be the distinguisher or a part of your decision-making process. Okay, I always say this. I don't know if I ever say it in your readings, but the worst thing you can do is make decisions out of fear because you're not living your life authentic to you. You're just living based off of trying to protect yourself from experiencing certain things in life. And it's kind of like The Walking Dead, or like where people think that there's a zombie apocalypse or an apocalypse in general, and they start to like store food, hoard food, and they go into like these bunkers to like protect themselves. It's kind of like doing that in terms of like making decisions where you kind of keep yourself in misery in the process of trying to protect yourself, and then in turn it's like you kind of defeat the purpose of what you're trying to do, because all you do is end up being more miserable in the process of trying to protect yourself from life. But this is also making sure that you're not attracted to struggle love. I'm gonna be honest, Leo, some of you guys could be not attracted to struggle love verbatim, but you could be attracted to people who like symbolize a level of struggle love. So for instance, this could be you dating somebody who you have children with, and this is a struggle love situation all around. But it's like, well, you just keep trying. Or even if you don't have kids with this person, it's like you keep trying with a relationship that's like holding you captive out of fear of leaving that relationship and then, I don't know, getting into something worse. But the only way that fear would actually be a reality is if you never learned your lesson from the first situation. And that would just be a reflection of you not learning the lesson. So is it that deep down in your subconscious, you know that you haven't learned your lesson yet and you're just still there to learn your lesson, or what? But keeping going, or me continuing, I don't know what the hell I was trying to say, with nurture here, there's a need for you to also take care of your spiritual self, but also like your physical self in terms of eating a lot cleaner, and also being aware of what you take in. Okay, what you look at on social media, what you're listening to in terms of music, what you're eating, it all contributes to how you feel. And if you've noticed that you slipped into slight depression sometimes, you've gone through it as of recently or even throughout this year, pay attention to what you've been entertaining in those moments of feeling down. Have you been eating a lot of Doritos and hanging out in your bed for way too long to where you're depressed? It could have a lot to do with, again, not nurturing yourself in all aspects. Shoot, this could even be in the mental health sense. Now, the last oracle card, we have physical activity. So this is getting going. Spirit is saying no more sitting back, waiting for opportunities to come your way. It's time for you to get out there and do what you do best. And that's find opportunity, especially when it comes to money. You guys will have a lot of fortune surrounding money in the month of December once you put your mind to it. Now, what I see for the overall energy / theme, I have the Prince of Wands. So again, this month is all about restructuring your energy, where you have like hot and cold moments. One moment you're in a space of being extremely motivated, extremely focused, and other days one thing could piss you off and then it just messes up the whole day. Or you get sidetracked a little bit by, like I said, getting aggravated with forward movement, wanting more forward movement. But consistency is the only key to forward movement. Consistency is the only thing that's going to bring you to a place of structure, especially in your creative endeavors. I see some of you are entrepreneurs, you have creative businesses, or you want to make money more so in an entrepreneurial way, but consistency is key. I also see energy surrounding love. There's somebody who's always around for a good time, but not a long time. Or some of you are starting to realize that you may be more so sexually attracted to someone than actually interested in their energy, actually interested in really being with them for who they are. Because you may realize that this person's a player, or they have some things that they need to work on in terms of their ego. And I don't know if this person's good for you. Now, how you can bring in more positive energy into your life during this time frame with the Ten of Cups, surrounding yourself with family, where you may feel like, oh, I don't want to see family this month. Oh, I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate that. Look, you don't have to celebrate Christmas. Make your own holiday. But connecting with family, especially if you haven't seen them in a long time and you've been more so like working, doing your own thing, you had an interesting year. Surrounding yourself with good vibes is what's going to really kick off 2022 for you and have you in a state of bliss. So I definitely would suggest that, especially if family is asking to see you. Also, this is like, well, the things that you desire, the things that you believe to be the key to ultimate bliss, to ultimate happiness. It's following a level of strategy to get to a point of achieving those things. So like, say you have a dream home. It's working backwards from like your desires in developing a strategy in a sense. I hope you guys get what I'm saying with that. Like a good example of this is if you have a financial goal of $10,000. Let's just use that as an example. It's working backwards. Okay, now you know the goal is $10,000. What can you do to reach that financial goal of $10,000? Where can you manage your finances better to reach that goal? It's like working backwards. You guys get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, what's hidden below the surface? I have the Strength card. So something to do with the Leo. For others of you, this more so has a lot to do with, again, ego. Somebody's ego is standing in the way of them apologizing. Someone's ego is standing in the way of them confessing how they truly feel. Okay. Also, you guys need to tap into that level of confidence that you guys already innately have. You could just sometimes, get tested by life, and it could make you, question whether or not you're so confident in your ability and in your ability to achieve. Also, defensiveness. Some of you, like you personally, your defensiveness is what's keeping you lonely. Or you could be attracted to, as of right now, somebody who has like this high wall up for personal reasons, whether that's, having anything to do with you and past experiences with you, or more so past experiences on their own that they went through. But someone needs to work on their confidence, whether it's you or someone around you. Now, the message from Spirit with the Four of Cups, there's a need for you to realize, like, with things that have been weird or haven't worked out for you, let's just say that. Understand that there's still room for opportunity. I was kind of saying this for another zodiac sign with this cliff. As it may seem bare, it may seem like there's no opportunity for growth because there's really no growth on this cliff at all. Under this one cup, there is a flower that has grown. And that means that there's still opportunity for growth. There's still opportunity as a whole in the things that you're dissatisfied with. It's just you need to stop focusing on what hasn't worked and more so focus on what's next. The worst thing you could do is get caught up in the, oh my God, this didn't work out for me. Why me? Like just this feeling sorry for yourself energy, when you can just decide to take heed in what didn't work and use that as an opportunity to change the climate and what you're experiencing. Okay. You guys already know that saying. When you do something over and over and over again, that's literally pure insanity. So you can't do the same thing, approach things the same way, and expect a different outcome in life, especially when it comes to love and finances. That's just insanity right there. All right. Also, rejection is God's protection. What isn't for you will not find you, and you have to be okay with that. Now, advice for you when it comes to love with the Hermit card, there's a need for you to go within and really ask yourself, whoever you're interested in at the moment, is this person in alignment with where you're trying to go in life? Or is this person making you basically digress in life or go backwards? If so, if you can honestly say by dating somebody, it's making you go backwards in life, especially from lessons you've already learned from, that's already your sign to not entertain that. Okay. You've already gone through so much. Okay. Walk through so many different hurdles in life. When it comes to love, why entertain somebody who brings you back to a digressive state? All right. And taking some time for yourself right now will give you the clarity that you need when it comes to love. The answer that you're needing, the answer that you're seeking is only going to come from within when it comes to what to do with your love life. And self-reflection, self-realization is going to be the key. Because some of you have been giving way too much of yourself to somebody who doesn't deserve it. Now, advice for career. This is making sure that you're not taking this taking this approach of being inconsistent. Again, I will see an inconsistency here. So taking this approach of like stopping, starting. That's going to be the only obstacle that may come up against you during this time frame. Losing focus. Also, again, with anything that you've noticed to not work in your way of doing business, in regards to a job, anything that you're starting to see is going to down the line be a huge issue in terms of you keeping consistency and keeping it up, it's time to exit gracefully. The worst thing you do is be, exiled out of a situation when you knew you should have left it alone a long time ago. But this is what I see. I wish you the best of luck. Any information you need will be below, and I will see you later.